This is Tezzel, the Tilemaker's Tale. I was given a code for the game. It just launched a couple days ago, and it is a handcrafted 2D puzzle game where every level is a tile, and each tile you solve becomes part of a growing mosaic, perhaps like the background here. As you advance, new tools introduce color-based mechanics that evolve the logic and challenge of the puzzles. And I believe there is actually kind of like a storyline here. There is a longer description. I'm not going to read it, but we're gonna get into it. They even sent me like press kit images and stuff, so it's kind of cool. Makes me feel fancy. Let's begin. I was one of the best craftsmen in Barcelona. My tiles turned the walls into stories. By the way, the dev, or at least one of them, is from Spain, so that perhaps could be why we're in Barcelona. It all started when the town hall gave me their trust in a tiled atrium for all to see. It was finally my chance to prove what my work could mean. I spent months shaping every line, every color with care. That wall was more than a commission, it was my soul. On unveiling day, I waited behind the curtain, heart racing. Everything I was stood on that wall. But someone had broken and shattered my work. Tiles ruined, patterns lost. When the curtain rose, they saw a disaster and blamed me. No one believed the truth. They said I had lost my mind. My reputation collapsed overnight. That's crazy talk. What's wrong with these people? Typical Barcelona fans, am I right? I don't know. I don't know enough to actually. Anyway, the commission stopped, the studio fell on. I was left with dust, old sketches, and doubt. 10 years later, a knock at the door. It was Gaudi. He hadn't forgotten. There's one more house, he said, and one last wall. I want it to be yours. No audience, no applause, just the wall and a second chance. This is how I speak again. Hell yeah. So, I do have a controller. This game is playable with a controller. I'm gonna try that first. I wanna work ahead. This is my reputation score. Okay, so I got a 6 reputation. Access to these tiles, you need to reach the required reputation level. I think my head is in the right spot of the screen, by the way, for now at least. Alright, let's click on the first tile. Alright, here we are, top left. I'm like weird, I'm almost nervous a little bit. Complete a tile and finish the level, move all of the... Am I gonna make up names for all of these? Move all the blocks to the corresponding end positions. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard to move the blocks, or your controller. Okay. I've done it. Okay. Oh, we have to earn 6 reputation. Okay, I get it. I get it. Oops. To the wall. Just another brick in the wall. Boom, boom, boom. But we're tiles. Block red can only move on neutral grounds or grounds painted with their own color. So I can't move against this darker color, but I can move on the pink and the neutral. Okay. Okay, alright. Tutorial. That's a 2. That looks like a reverse S almost. Press the tab key to switch between blocks. Shift will switch in inverse order. Oh, okay, it says the... I was like, uh-oh, I'm gonna figure these out, but no. R1 and R2? Okay, I need to get... Oh, okay. Alright. They're not gonna start me out crazy. Oh, and then we move this. Okay, wait, I get it. We gotta move this out, so then we can move this here, so then we're not blocking this guy. Okay. If you ever get stuck, use the Z key. If you want to restart, you press the Z is L1. Whoa. Wait, these both... Oh, okay, now we're puzzling. They both were moving at the same time. You'll be able to access tutorials by clicking that. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. That might work, though. I gotta say that feels good. I gotta say that feels pretty good. Okay, okay, okay. So we gotta, like, reverse. And then boom. Unlock. Oh, we got the second row now. Okay. So, I believe that the game said there was 100 levels. Maybe there's some bonus ones. I don't know. What I do know is... What I learned in boating school is... I don't know if I got lucky and those blues had to be in the bottom, or if they could have been in either spot, was sort of what I was wondering there. But like here, it's the coloring is obvious to me. In the last one, it wasn't as obvious to me, but that probably could have been my own issue. Whoa, wait a second. So we gotta... Oh, okay, okay. That's pretty funky. So that's undo, yeah. And then that's restart. Got it. That's got to do something for us, right? Okay, okay. It feels good. It feels good. It feels real good. It feels real good when you do it right. I'll say that. I'm basically just getting the colors over to their respective places to start here. Oh, whoops, the blue's in the wrong way. Okay. Ah, shoot. Hold on, hold on. I'm not even looking at the bottom. There we go. Okay, now that's over there. Yellows. Okay, now the blues in the right. Now we need to do... Okay, we're close. We're close. Someone's got to be able to move. Hold. Hold. We got to fix the green. How do we fix the green? Okay, now we got to fix the green one to the... that way. Ah, but now the blue, now the red's messed up that way too. Okay, alright. I may have made it worse. Okay, the blue. Blue is the only one that's wrong. If I go down, the blue and the yellow will be wrong. If I go down... just the green will be wrong. Wait a second. Ah, shoot. Wait. Oh, now they're both wrong again. Wait, no, but that's it. Okay, all right. Oh, all right. That was the first little one I got a little trixied up in. Whoa. Greens must have to move in order for this thing to get out of here. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Hold on. Shoot. Shoot. How do I get the damn blues to work together? How do I do that, actually? Wait. There we go. Okay, blues are set. Now, these greens be tricksy. These greens be tricksy. I feel like I gotta do something maybe weird. Oh, it's not quite the right amount. You know, we're trying to get them so that they're not all... Gotta get the greens in the right place. But I'm realizing basically what you would need is... Well, I can use the mouse. You would need, for example, this one and this one to be here and here, while this one and this one are here and here. So that way you can hit right and they'll all move, like this moves right, this moves right, this moves right from here to here, this moves right from here to here. That's what we need. We're like, okay. But we also need to like hit down and up at the same time, which feels kind of tough to manage. You gotta move 2 spaces to get from here to here, but moving 2 spaces from here gets you here. We need to somehow be 1 move on these when these are over here. I think that's what we need. But see, that's not quite it. It doesn't matter. Oh, this game's tough. This game's tough. It got tough, Chad. I'm scared. It's not easy fun times now. Now it's hard fun times. Don't take that out of context. Maybe you have to like really go backwards. I don't really see why that would help that much. I feel like that just made it harder. I feel like I just made everything harder than it needed to be. The down and up thing is like crazy to me. What I mean, meaning like, how do I get this down, but then this one's down, but then that one's up? But then you do that, and then that pulls this one up. And then you do that, and then it pulls this one up. Wait, no, this is close, but because like you're like, okay, this one's one left, this one's one left, this one's one left. All we gotta do is move this one. But we hit down, and then now this isn't there anymore. And now we're just in this loop of everything in the right spot but one. Because now you do up, and you're just switching spots. You're switching spots with the opposite corner. Just switching spots with the opposite corner, no matter what. Yeah, we might have to come back to this one. It'd be cool if you could like save the position that you were at. Alright, fine. Let's go to the wall. Dang it, man, I wanted to get the first full row at least. Unlock the paint tool. Uh-oh. Okay, we have the ability to paint tiles. From now on, any block that has the color inside it with it will fill. Oh, jeez. Okay. 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 Oh, but okay, they're not all locked in step at least. So, for example, you could go here, and then you have this one do this, and then you have this one go all the way around. Okay. I'm sure that there's totally no way that's gonna get any harder, right?
Oh, some blocks have 2 colors.
Allow them to move across 2 different colors. Playing your moves carefully. If you get stuck, you can always press R to restart. Oh, I see. So this one is red and yellow. This is red and green. Is there a way to choose what color it makes? No, I don't think so. Okay. So this thing can only move on red. So we're gonna have to have the red paint over a yellow and a green for the red to get down there. But you would want the green and yellow to go down first, so that it doesn't have to deal with all the red. Then you can just kind of hold. No, I am still saying you can just kind of, because then you do this. There you have it. Okay, alright, I'm doing it. Oh, I do like that they show that there's like 4 colors that you're using. That's kind of nice. The initial cutscenes that they had, it reminded me of old Mario. Like, the way the guy looked, it reminded me of almost like Mario from Picross or something, like for the SNES. Anyway, what do we have here? We have a light blue, and we have a green. So... oh, okay, I get it. You're just gonna have to have this go the long way. A little sneak around. I do think that I will like this type better than the multiple pieces move at once. I think the multiple pieces move at once do not... my brain, I don't think, likes those as much. Okay, so this makes yellow. Correct, okay. And then we have this goes through yellow. Does it make yellow as well? Okay, it does. And then this makes red. So the red, in theory, needs to get to the bottom right, because that's blocked by red. So that one has to get there. They certainly won't mix mechanics. Clueless? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm setting myself up. I'm setting myself up for that. Then, yeah, the red one has to go bottom right. The yellow and blue one has to go top left. And then the yellow one has to go left middle. Pretty sure that's how that's gonna work. Now I'm thinking we need to move the red one first. But then how am I not blocking the yellow top right? Oh, I know how, I think. Hopefully. Like that. And then actually we can put that here and then this go top left. Alright, sick. The pixel art here is not... whoa, darker colors, okay. So this is that color. This is... oops. Okay, got it. So, I mean, your brain wants to say, oh, just do that. This needs to go top right. That's where the yellows are. That, in theory, could walk there if this is not blocking it. So here's what we need to do, I think. Something like this. Oh, hold on. Hold. Oh, right. Okay. Hold. Okay. And then hold, and then. Oh, but this can't go in yellow. Okay, but then you do this, and then you go here. And up. You actually could solve this multiple ways, because you could have re-had the one that I had go top middle. You can yellow the top left path instead and yada yada, I think? Maybe not, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I did it the quicker way. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, okay. Well, I messed up by doing the... Yeah, that's the problem. We need the orange to be one past somehow. How do I do that? How do I do that? That, now it's one past. Okay, hold, I think I'm doing it, maybe. I'm basically just trying to block out the red from going anywhere bad now, and then we should be okay to eventually figure it out from there. Ah, shoot. It's hard to talk when you're doing this, okay? When you're at this point, you're like, you're trying to... Okay, hold on. This damn orange. No, I need to be pushing the other way. Hold on. I can do this. I can fucking do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. It's so close. It's so close. This game is tagged as cozy. Your eyes are bloodshot. No, they're not. Okay, they're not. How do I make it? I need the red to be here when this is here. That's the only part that's hard. I need to somehow get one more move over. I mean, there's gotta be a way to do this without me having to restart the whole thing. If I can get the red in the spot that it needs to be and have the oranges vertically lined up, then it's fine. Like, if the red was in the spot, then I could just hit downward fine. It's almost like I need a red hook that's not up all the way up here. I need, like, a hook that's, like, here to trap something in place so I can pull it left. So close. Just so close. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fine. How did I do this again? That's how I did it. Yeah, something like that is how I did it. Color everything. So it looks slightly different this time. I feel like I still have the same problem. What if I did like that? What if I did like that? Now I can trap the orange in that spot, pushing right. There we go. Oh my god, okay. I don't know, maybe there was a way I could have solved it on those first versions of the board, but here we are. Okay. So the light blues and the dark blues. So the light, and you can't go through the black color right now. So how does the light blues even get to the middle? Oh, okay, I see. The like this way. Like that's how they get there. I'm sure you can't just do what I'm doing, but I'm just going to do this first and then see. Maybe you can. No, because the top left and top right, I guess all of them except for the bottom right area, or the bottom left. Interesting. Because this is already here, so the light blue is never going to be able to, like, sneak through. Perhaps that means you need this guy to set like this. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, now we should be able to loop with these around. Oops. Oh, I wanted to undo, not redo. I believe this should work. This should work. Yeah, this should work. For sure. And then this one goes all the way around. And then similarly, you gotta have these guys go all the way around. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Alright. Feels good to get one quick after that last one took me forever. I'll say that. What'd I tell you? I'm bad when they move at the same time. That's very much become apparent. Oh god, there's 3 of them that are different colors that move at the same time. Oh god. Okay. So the bottom has to go to the middle, the top has to go to the bottom, the middle has to go to the top. Why are the top right and left corners the pink? That's interesting. That's interesting. I want to unlock the next row because I assume, maybe not, but there's a chance that they introduce a new mechanic, you know? Because that's what they did this time. Maybe there'll be ways to have, because we've had the things that are dual colors, meaning they can walk on 2 colors, but maybe there'll be like 2 ways to paint or something. I feel like, oh wait, that's not what I was gonna like move this out here and then like go around and up, but then that means this would also go to the right. So that's, I think you actually have to move maybe these inner things first, which I feel like that means weird. I was thinking, because again, they both moved, but I'm like, if we can get these through the middle, then this could be on the far outside, and then this could like be here and come in. Does that make sense? Like this up and left and down, this up, right, and down. These would just be in the pure outside, then come in, and then the red we would want them to go through the middle. I think that is like what you need to do. Question is, how the hell do you do that? Because if you move right, you've just ruined everything. So, if we think that the pink, I mean there's like 3 pinks, if this, whatever this color is, does this, then that means that would lock the reds in here, which is what we want. And then we will want yes. Okay, then we want, I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it. There's too much to explain, but you just have to know that I'm doing it, okay? You just have to know that I'm doing it. Okay, now that means this pink can go in here and get its path, and then this pink can go and get its path. Great. Now we go back to the red. Boom. Now we need to somehow make this happen, which is involving this. Boom. And then I need to somehow, I guess, do that. Maybe that helps. Look, this part is doable. I just gotta figure it out. Oh my god, that was actually so good. Loved that one. That one was great. Oh god. This one's gonna be a nightmare though. This one I feel like is gonna be a nightmare. Okay. They all move at the same time. They all move at the same time. That's crazy. Okay. Now the plan is to have the blue go up and around. The problem is that if once I get to this point and want to go left, this would also just go left and block the pathway. So I would somehow need the yellow to lock it or something. This is where I become not really. Oh, I don't know if they're actually wait for that to help or not. You can kind of see what I'm getting at, but again, the problem is I don't know how I can actually. Does that help me somehow? Wait. Oh my god, I've kind of done it. I mean, there's some way that this works, basically. There's some way that we can get this to work. Okay. Oh. I have to use, I like can't talk when I play this game. I have to use all of my brain power. it's there's too much. Okay, that was great. What? Oh god, there's 4 different pairs? Alright. The good thing about this game, though, is that kind of like in that one that had all the pinks and purples, you can kind of mentally draw out where you, like, you know, if this gets here, how does that get here without interrupting this, etc., so forth. So you could draw, you probably, because this yellow is at the edge, probably means, you know, you can't actually go all the way around here because then you're blocking this in. But same thing is true for this way, because then the yellow would be blocking it in, unless you had the yellow go around. But if you did that, then well, let's see. If you had the yellows go around, like this, then that would block the blue from going up. The dark blue, I guess we'll say, the navy blue. If yellow went this way and down, but then I don't think that's gonna work, because then how do the reds get there? Particularly this red. So anyway, I don't think that's the way to go. I don't think the yellow goes up and around. I think the yellow is going to go this way. The yellow goes this way in. Then how does the red get? Well, actually, you know, the reds could squeeze just this singular line here, and then the yellows could squeeze around this. The blues could squeeze around there, and the darks could squeeze around on the inside. So I think that's what you need to do. Now, could you follow it all what I was saying? Probably not. But reds, follow the cursor. The path is gonna look kind of like that. Yellows, kind of like this, right along the edge. Boom. Dark blues. Boom. Light blues. Boom. So, how do I do that without messing it all up, is the question. I might have just kind of basically done it. Okay, not gonna touch those now. So now I'm gonna go yellows. Okay, now I'm not gonna touch them anymore, because we can fix them later. It's about getting the paths that don't break everything, basically. Okay, great. Now... boom. Now what we actually want is... use the yellows to paint the inside so that the reds go where they need to go. Oh, dude, I'm freaking awesome. I'm freaking awesome. That was great. That was great. Completed the paint row. We've completed the paint row. Confirmed. I have unlocked the carving knife, but beware of pressure points. If a block touches them, it will break. What does the carving knife do, though? Oh, I just have to hit the button, okay. How does one use the carving knife? I don't know. I don't know what the carving knife does. It's a great question. Why is it a blue square that has the whatever that marking is? Unlock stamp, which will allow you to teleport blocks. Enter, okay, for teleport. Enter through the portal to appear at the outdoor portal. If the outdoor portal is obstructed by another block, it won't teleport. Clear the destination. Okay, so there's no teleportation kills. Alright, so the... great. I see. We need to make it blue so this can transport in. I get it. Okay, okay. Got it. Gotta be the right color to transport in as well. This is suspiciously simple red movement. Oh, because these are... oh, jeez. Okay. Hold on. So if I hit down... sorry, if I hit down here, dead. Yeah, okay. Got it. There's no teleporters here. I imagine there's maybe a way to use the red to prevent running into things. The problem, though, is that these can't go through red, because you want to use them to block the thing, but at the same time, the only path is like this. Not many places the red could actually get without ruining the path in total, which is... because, like, right now I can't go left, but I can't go down. I guess I could do this to do that? Is that what we're... is that what I'm doing? Maybe? Oh, this red doesn't... oh, okay, never mind. This red doesn't paint, that's right. So I actually can move it in order to make things happen. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. I can move this down. But now I can't move it. I guess I can move that up. And then now I can move them both right, but only once, which is a problem. So then if I move this here, move this left, then I can move them both up. Then I can move this one down. Kind of doing it, I think. I can move this up. Right. Right. Down, 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 right. Oh my god, I did it. You just gotta Yeah, just gotta guide them along the way. Okay, that was cool. I'm having a good time here. Okay. All of these move at the same time. They do not paint color, but they do all move at the same time. Isn't that something? Like, kind of close-ish. Okay, they're all in the middle, which is a good start. Alright, we got it. Ooh. Quick one. Oh god. Now there's teleporters and we're painting? Now there's teleporters and we're painting. Alright, let me just remember how this works. Okay, so that can teleport to there. Great. So if I go... someone's gotta teleport. Someone needs to teleport. Blue's gotta get to the... Sorry, blue's gotta get to the left, yellow's gotta get here, this guy here. This teleports from here to there and goes down. Problem is the red still has to cross. The red goes to the teleporter and then boom. Then the blue could go through the middle, but then the yellow is blocked. Yeah, that would definitely be the case. If the blue went here and the red went around... No, because then the red's blocking the... All we gotta do is draw it out. Yellow to teleporter over here. But then the blue and the red. And the blue and the red are blocking each other. Because only one thing can take the teleport. Because it gives it that color as soon as it does. Something that makes me feel like you need to, like, blue teleport, but that can't be right, because then the red can't get anywhere. Even if you went all the way around... Then the blue would still have to like cross, so that just, I think that would work. Well, hold on. Red, then up and around, then blue. The blue would still have the yellow problem though, right? Alright, let me explain what I'm thinking in terms of why I don't think it will work. Like, you're like, oh, okay, now the red can go around. But then, if you want the blue to get there, then the yellow's stuck. If you have the yellow take the teleporter, then there's no way for the red to get to the red without blocking the... But then if you have the red take the teleporter, I still don't really see how you can get to here without blocking the yellow. Unless you... Does that work? I think that still doesn't work. I was like, is there a way to, you like wrap something around and then... But then you still have the blue, the yellow clash no matter what. There's some weird thing where you know, something like that, and then this. Not these colors in this direction, but just like theory something. Because again, obviously the blue is blocking, but alright. Teleport coloring. And we know that you can't do that. Which we know. It just feels like no matter what, the yellow and the blue get in the way, or the red and the blue get in the way. Jump here to here. Yeah, it's like, if you have the yellow jump, the red and the blue get in the way. If you have the red jump, the yellow and the blue get in the way, or something like that. Because you definitely cannot do boom, and then you can't have the red jump in afterward. So, where does that leave us? I also don't actually... So the stamp was the teleporter. The knife, I guess, wasn't really like a feature in terms of a new ability. It was more of like a new hazard, which was the spiky things. Or however you're supposed to label them. What about... No, I think I've already talked about this. Like, if you did this, and then use the... Well, okay. Now you see the vision, actually. Because now all that means is, just move the yellow under here one more row, and then that way the red can go around. So there it is. There it is. You knew it had to be something like that. It was just a matter of figuring out the pattern. Figuring out where. Yeah, just a matter of solving the puzzle. Yeah, okay. Great. An inside teleporter. That is interesting. And weird. And also probably makes it really annoying to solve, I imagine. Oh god, yeah. Oh god, yeah, that's gonna be... That is gonna be something. Like, close. It's close. But then how do I... Okay, well, wait. How do I solve it then from there? I guess you need the... Oh, now the teleport doesn't work because I'm on top of it. Hold on. Okay. Now all we need... Way for these to... I guess there's kind of always a little bit of an issue, huh? You know, you gotta move down at the same time as that thing's moving up. There is a way, for sure. Don't know what it is yet. You just don't know what it is yet. Oh, I guess that. You can just always keep hitting up. But then that doesn't really help, because you need to hit down to get these in place, huh? Perhaps you need to get the blues involved? I could see that being the case. You get these lined up here. Then if we can get these somehow... Okay, I think I understand. Kind of. Well, hold on. And then just get these in. Okay. Ooh, tricky. Realizing to like reuse the dark blue fellas. That was a good play. And I've been playing for an hour. This game's pretty sick. These all move at the same time. This feels like there's some craziness going on here that I don't know yet. I imagine maybe this needs to like cover everything so that then the other guys can make their way. Yeah, something like that probably. Oh wait, no, that's not true. Now that one's stuck. You need to have the orange one you need that orange one to get ahead somehow. letting this one do it, so then this can go past, behind, okay. And then that, oh, but then that's blocked by the orange now. Okay, hold on. And then, now the yellow can go. And then, and then, okay, hold on, I'm doing it. And then, holy crap, that was cool. Ah, damn. Oh god, okay. We gotta work together to get the something going on like this. I don't think I can win from here. I think I lose. Okay. Okay, what is all this? Oh, it's the I accidentally pressed the help button. Sure. I mean, the initial idea makes sense here, but I guess in this, yeah, the greens we do want to end up being kind of vertical, you know, like here and here, and then you hit left, kind of like how these were, sort of like that in a way. I don't even remember what I did last. Okay, like that, sure. That allowed them to move. And what did I do? I didn't. I think I'm dead again. Yeah, I think I'm dead again. Maybe? Maybe? How do I... Okay. No, I think we're dead. I think I just killed me. We are at about an hour, so I feel like we probably should stop soon here. Hoping maybe I could squeeze out another row, but I imagine we can't actually just put these in place and then do the green. I imagine there's got to be a bit of back and forth. Granted, I don't know what that back and forth looks like. Something. Go back and beat number 9. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can beat number 9. blues are easy. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe you need the blues in order to do some stuff like that. I'm trying to remember what I was even doing to an extent. And this was like over here. See, that's close. That's close. Kind of the same problem from before, though. Wait a second. That might help. Okay. Turns out I needed to use some stuff. Did I do this before? Alright, now this should be the easy part. I just gotta remember how I did it. How did I do this one? How did I do the... Because we did the hard part. The hard part is the 4 dudes. So now how do I do this one again? Okay, that's how. I was too scared to move the 4s. The 4 greens, so I was like, I didn't want to touch them again, but there you go. Now we completed the row. Nice. I wanted to hit this row just to see what the next feature is before we end here for now. I've unlocked the ruler. The ruler blocks move in any given direction, but only stop when they hit walls, grounds of other colors, or blocks. Alright, well, let's see how that works. Okay. Simple enough. I'm sure that won't become more confusing or anything. Trap them in there. Cool. Alright. We'll stop. We've unlocked the next feature, but we're an hour in, so I think it's a good place to stop. Music's good, pixel art's good, and the mosaics are good, the puzzles are good. Did feel nice to come back to this and get it, I have to say, so thanks for telling me to do that, chat. That was a good call. Looking at our little fella down here, we got the stamp, the ruler, the knife, and the hammer. I don't know if the hammer... Wait, there's a cat. I wonder if the cat has a name. The hair looks like weirdly realistic in a way. Like in terms of the coloring on it and whatnot. It's not just like a simple, solid 1 or 2 colors. Like it's got shading and it's even got like, you know, it's like twisted up and, you know, frizzly or whatever. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely down to come back to this one. And then we can hit continue. I don't... Oh, the next project. Ooh, maybe look at that at some point. But that was Tezzel, Tilemaker's Tale. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I appreciate the dev sending me the key. I liked it. Because I liked it. There is a demo available, I believe. If, or maybe not yet. Maybe, hold on, let me read properly. A free demo will be available on Steam in June, but that might be old news. Let me check the store page. There is a demo available now if you want to check it out yourself. The demo has the first 15 puzzles and then some more story scenes that I perhaps haven't seen yet. So that's okay. It's on Steam, and oh yeah, the developer is indeed based in Barcelona. They've been working, they're a solo developer and pixel art enthusiast. They've been working on this game alongside their full-time job over the past year. Nice. Commendable. I've thought about it myself. I do have some ideas I wouldn't mind trying out, but maybe another time. I mean, when there's too many fun puzzle games like this, I don't end up working on stuff myself, but that was That was Tezzel the Tilemaker's Tale. I love me some good alliteration as well as some good puzzling.